from the Pegasus.
Come here, sir. Oh, interesting post food, sir.
I'm zooming on from the Pegasus.
That's what I pause also. Oh gosh, man.
I may not overload my schedule, but I mean the best practice symposium, and I am there. But
Mm-hmm.
today I am there as a part of the decor team events down pat.
Uh, uh, what team?
Decor, the decoration,
All
decoration
right.
team.
Talk. Yeah. Elaborate. Talk to us more
Events
about
down
that.
pat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I'm here today with events down pat. But of course, you know, say radio is a must. Make it up Wednesday is a must. So I decided I'm going to take the time out to come and talk about, boy, you know my month, right? Youth month,
Yes.
parent month,
Mm-hmm.
volunteer month. I mean, really, a pretty levels in here. So, you know, say, this is 2024. Some little things have got to change, you know. Yes, some things have got to change because you know what? Volunteering can't pay the bills. So me have to stop overload the schedule that me have time in it to make money. Because
I
we need to
like that.
start make some
I
money.
like that.
Yes. Me have to go left space to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Because I stop cut off my nose to spite my face. Because my nose, you know, you can't even cut off the nose, you don't know how it go. So I am saying I'm going to have to learn to start saying no. I
Mm-hmm.
said no to volunteer. Even today, I was supposed to do some training, and I was telling the people, and guess what? I've already committed to being at best practice. So you're gonna have to find another time. But never gonna realize, say, no, no, sir, something have to live for. Me always keep on and put volunteer work in front of real work, money work. But that have to change 2024. I have to learn to say no. And while I'm saying this, me I tell other people say they need to do likewise. And we have to, there are so many things that we have to do differently if we're going to be happy. I remember saying the tools that you know, so we have to make sure say your work on the things and you do not compare yourself with others because
Mm-hmm.
that are gonna make you unhappy.
That's it.
That are gonna make you unhappy. Because I'm gonna say, Lord have mercy. Me want live an ocean view too. Me want the ocean view. Because I mean, does make you so where you me have view to from of lectures than when me live on upstairs, me can look straight down to
Hey.
the light and me
That's right, girl. I like it.
so make do. Me might now go see all of the nice things that ISIS has see, but nobody compare it. Go on 2 times when you go down there at that
You know,
point,
easy,
look.
you know.
Nobody, you can't look every day because that's not
Yeah.
your space.
And
You need to
also to
stop.
add to that,
You need to stop.
there are hundreds of people that come down there daily that come and park up their cars, sit on the dock of the
Right,
bay, as they
just
would say.
to
Yeah, and it's nice. It's nice for them too.
right. And you just go home with the ambience there. But you see, whenever you come, I should have me that, I should have me this. There are so many things that you don't know when you want to be somebody else. Say, look at them have some rough patches, you know much them I got through. You don't even want to begin to understand what that person you say you want to be I got through. So I'm like the same breath because you can't get to be them, you're sad, you're upset, you're unhappy, and you don't know them story. So it's not the wisest thing to want to be somebody else. And you know, initially, when we are go in the old, people must strive for perfection. You don't have to strive for perfection. What we need to strive to do is to be happy. Not for perfection, but for happiness. Let us strive to be happy. You understand me? Something close to perfect might happen. But what we have to get up every day and do a strive to be happy. There are so many things going on around us. So many something we couldn't wonder. I could have what this, what do we? What's happening in our country? The two little boy then I come from school and the taxi was shut up and they were killed. The shooting in a trench town. Yesterday I had the privilege of, we call it privilege, of going to the blood bank to donate blood for Trevor Walker. He is one of the persons that was shot in Trenchtown and have survived. He's at the
Yes.
Boston and the Children Hospital and he's in need of blood. I saw it on social
Yeah,
media.
I
So
saw
yesterday
it.
I decided I would go home
Yeah.
and give some blood. Because guess what? And we know that go. I remember, I think that the sixth time this made it. Remember the last time it was for Taji. Tajay mix. He survived. Tajay survived. So me I say I hope that little boy has survived to like Tajay. Remember Tajay was like dead. Remember when I came to radio and I cried my heart out. My nephew is doing fine. In survive. So yes, I mean just I wish you see him for the Travel Walker that he really survive and have a fulsome life. God saved him for a purpose and I want him to realize that purpose. It is just so sad and we just if we talk if we even just go back into talking about the whole thingy because Debbie folks lost her son. One sweet piece of boy inside out. Good sweet. Sweet in a features, sweet in a ways. I know that young man from he was with the YOU program, pretty young, just started high school or just before high school. And Romain has grown into a sweetheart. But one chat now no high, and regardless if you are the target, as long as you're in the space, you can be shot. You can be killed. You can lose your life. And the troubling question, we ask God and we ask why? Why never move? Why God? Why this? Why that? You know what? We need to make sure that we don't have to ask why they. We need to come to the place where everybody realize that we need to live in a world that we are safe and not afraid. Why is it constantly? What kind of conversation do we have with them people? We are short people. Only not to say them themselves not live long. And yet they continue to kill and create mayhem. And anybody where they can. We need to get one place where we can fix this. Maybe, I mean, some measures have to be taken that they are going to be barbaric. If people learn. Some people have to learn the hard way. And the ideas that I have can't have on radio to make people learn the idea. That's just me don't want them shut down Roots FM if we start to talk or me think if we do with people decide to shoot people and keep up them bag of foolishness. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And the powers that be need to say this when me I say enough is enough. You see the people in gospel and they come on 9-year-old, 11-year-old, what it doesn't matter the age. You go downstairs, you take a breeze and have like a camaraderie with your friend. Pass to, so relax a little bit before you go your bed, reach your dead. Are we supposed to be prisoners in our own homes and we don't commit no crime? While prisoners walk free and create mayhem, it is too much. Something has to be done and it needs to be done now. The law they need to have teeth. I know there are many times in this country when they want the things and they quickly get done. We need to do that with the law. We don't need to go in one Christmas, one next year without the law, create new laws and constitutions so that we can really punish these perpetrators. Yes, we know we are going to hear about mental health and we are going to know, yes, we need so they need help and yes, we know so they need help. But guess what? While we are waiting for them to get help, everybody, over the year, everybody ever did that? So we are going, something needs to be done. Them can't continue to do the same thing and expect different results. You go to jail and you come out and you get cowboy lunchtime and scam to them and you're ready to go lie down for somebody more and somebody lie down to you and you kill everything in your space. Everything where you see near you, you feel like it is okay to kill it because the persons are not treated like mosquitoes. And if we had treated the mosquito the same way, maybe we wouldn't have dengue outbreak. If we did treat mosquito like how people treat each other, we wouldn't have a dengue outbreak. We have to do something. Something needs to be done. We need to reach a place where we realize enough is enough. Another a young man who used to live in my community, I heard that he's dead. I'm not sure, because I went to my bed last night and I said maybe I'm not him. Because his mother cannot identify him by his face at the morgue, but she said he had one tattoo upon the person's foot where her son had one same tattoo. I am not wishing the death of the child on somebody else's child because I don't want it to be the person in my community. But I'm still saying to myself, maybe I'm not him. Am I in denial? I don't know. We just think you can't bear so much burden. And I just think about the mothers. If I am so burdened and it's not my child, Romain, and I am so burdened and it's not my child, Reggie, can you imagine the pain of the mother? Killers, perpetrators, me know some of the loving news, I want to love radio. Me I say to you this man, me I beseech to you, I want to friend them were here, tell them. Would you have wished anything like this on your family, your mother, your brother? If the answer is no, then you can put on your gun. If the answer is no, you can put on a knife. If the answer is no, you can stop worrying. Stop now. Enough is enough. Would you have wanted that to be your brother? Would you have wanted baby folks to be your mother today, or Keisha, or the mothers of those two young men that died in St. James in a taxi coming from school? If the answer is no, you can don't know. Enough is enough. Jesus, there are so many money spent on crime prevention and best practices and all kind of stuff, but yet, well, things remain the same. I will take a few steps backwards. I have lost so much time doing volunteer work because I believe it could have caused a reduction in crime and violence. There are many instances when it does, but it doesn't last for long. We need to find something more marketable, more attractive for people to want to be a part of the solution. We need to find some more barbaric way of punishing the perpetrators so that them be so scared. When you think to shoot a man, you cringe because you know what the repercussion is going to be. You know what the consequences of her action is going to be. But guess what? Nobody now have nothing to fear. I saw an headline, two men accused of killing a taxi man. Jury find them not guilty. I am not saying they were the perpetrators, but it is too easy to find people not guilty in Jamaica. And even when you find them guilty, the sentence is not harsh enough. We need harsher penalties so people can start for real to commit crime. When you think say you go down the road, you don't go, when you realize what can happen to you, you don't know say this don't make no sense. There's no way me I go sacrifice this. Me now go put roll one gun because we need to start here. Some people that get some 500 years. I'm going to tell you, people talking about taxpayers' money. It don't have to be none of our money. When we need to make them work, prisoner, we believe in a hard labor, real labor. We have the issue with the gully, the flooding. Come no man, we don't have too much prisoners sit down and premeditate and I call it. Shackle them foot and get them out of the street, sweep the street and clean the gully. And find them one food because of them do the farming and the cattle rearing and whatever while they are in prison. Them are go find them one food and them are keep the place clean. We can't have some like a play laws on the book and them not have no teeth. And the judge no remember to use them when they sentence somebody. Or you give some people a slap on a wrist. Like when you have a baby and they touch something and you just want, you're playing with them, you're touching them with a few fingers. That's how our law operates. Sometimes when you hear something, you have to wonder if them people are sick, if them people have family, if them people understand there's a problem everywhere, anywhere is a problem everywhere. When I saw the thing making its rounds on social media about the 10-year-old child needing blood, we said, you know, me have some blood for that little quick now. Yeah, man, me go over there go get some blood. And when I was talking to one of my colleagues from Trenchtown the other evening, I realized the child is related to her. I mean, I said, but God, look at that, you know, when they are planning to give blood to that thing, I never know, say, is my friend, grandnephew, or some relation. A problem anywhere is a problem everywhere. The world has become so small. Everybody is close to somebody. Everybody, look here. So make it be our brother's keeper. We have to be our brother's keeper. All of we is responsible for fighting crime. All of we have somebody, you know, in our community or in our homes that we can reach. That is a part of the problem where we can make a part of the solution if we are willing and ready to make that sacrifice. We have to make that sacrifice there. Because I think about it and I say, God, when every time these children die, we say, God have mercy. When I look on baby folks, profile picture is our son. Our nice, handsome son will work at Scotiabank for more than 10 years. Was kid in his community because man a fire shot and shot kitchen. Because it couldn't be any other way. It could not have been. It could not have been the target. Not that after how that the kind of life that he leads. It is impossible for him to be the target. He was shot down in his community. When born and grew up. Come on, man. We have to do better. I hate to come here and have to talk about crime, violence, death, murder, mayhem, but I don't have a choice. I have to deal with the things that are current, and it is what is on my mind. We are losing our sons who not fall victim, and them are the perpetrator. What can we do now? God have mercy, what can we do now to make a difference in the life of the inner city people? I thought 2001, after I lost the father of my child to gun violence and got involved in the community development work, I would have made a significant difference. I thought that today crime and violence would have become a thing of the past. By now, over 20 odd years of unrelenting sacrifice of community volunteer work, we are almost at square one. I feel like I feel like I have failed. I have committed so much of my time to community development work because I made up my mind that the death of my child's father would be sacrificial. I yearn to make a positive change in the life of the inner city people. And me volunteer in a areas that other persons were paid just because I want to make a difference. And today, there are so many regrets. There are so many regrets because the work has not maximized the benefit that I thought it would have. And today, I continue to beseech people then to look, think, what if it was your son walking along the way, not troubling anybody, but because he's not recognizable, then if we can't recognize him, that means he come from over the store, and we are people them over the store war. And if we can't recognize him, that means they're a stranger, we don't want a stranger about it. I don't know what you're saying. We can't recognize him, but guess what? Anybody don't answer anybody, they are shoot them down like bird. That's not good. And we are spending another sort of thing. But I'm telling some people who don't realize there's a problem anywhere, there's a problem everywhere. We need to push out the criminal. You understand me? Because in truth, there's no community where you have about 4,000 residents. We don't even have 20 gunmen. But yet you allow the few gunmen in your community to hold the community hostage and turn the gun on each other. Because there's no real enemy. Most of these wars are internal. And we allow this to happen because we no business with nobody. And you know realize what we no business with nobody? One day it's gonna be your time. A problem anywhere is a problem everywhere. We have to business. I was so petrified yesterday. I don't know if it was because I was going to hear about Ray J's death. And there was a point in time when I felt so nervous. I said to myself, Father God, we need to go give that blood here. What make me feel it so? And I say, I hope this not backfire because you know they do so run some tests before them actually take the blood from you. And I went over there. I decided to go as I got up in the morning. There were so many other things that came up. So I never get to go until about minutes to 3 or a little bit after 2 thereabout. And I got there. And I did what I had to do and I come home. And then moments after coming home, I heard about Ray J's death. My dearest Keisha, me don't know what to say to you. Dear, I'm not like I cannot say to you I understand what you're going through. I cannot say to you say me feel what you feel because me not think me I will never be able to feel what you feel. I will never because I'm not even if they go through it already. Everybody's feelings to them to the things that happen in their life it is different. But me just a pray for God mercy. Me just a oh God, my prayers. I'm thinking about you holistically. Me I think about you in every way how this can affect you. But girl, woman, I don't know, but God does. It is just such a touching situation. Likewise, Debbie, trust me, me don't know what to say to you. She say, me want hug you, me want do everything to you, but guess what? That still can't bring back on the son. That still cannot bring, and so many of mothers that have lost their children to crime and violence. It is a tough terrain. I know of a man who lost his son to crime and violence, and that man has not spoken since. That man has not walked since. None of that has happened because guess what? The problem that we have, it is so traumatic, and people deal with trauma in many different ways. So one of the things we have to learn to understand is that a problem anywhere is a problem everywhere. So we all hands have to be on deck. We have to realize that there's a situation that we are going through at this time, and all of us need to come together to solve the problem. You know what? There are too many people that I believe, are in position where they are that they should be working for a reduction of crime and violence, but they themselves are the criminals. I want to believe that's a situation that we are faced with, and we need to find a way to mitigate against same. Some people were supposed to be a part of the solution, they themselves are part of the problem, or they have colleagues that them assist and give information to. So them are always the one step ahead of the law, one step ahead of what is happening because guess what? Them have some people where them have some people who are them are help, them are facilitator of crime and violence. They are aiding and abetting criminals. And if we continue to aid and abet criminals, we are going to have issue. The woman they were that girl they were bring the gun from point A to point B because the police now go check you. Them people they were lock the gun there. Them people they don't know say you have police friend, you can get the information from the police, you can be ahead of what is happening. We need to decide which side you want to on. The side of the law and order, the side of criminal. We need to figure that out. Where do I want to be? Where should I be placed? What makes sense? Jamaica, this is my own. I feel we want this. We can't continue the same way. Because you know some of us, because of politics, and then a party there not for one crime, and you're glad to talk about the increase in crime and violence. Even when you have the solution, you not bring it to the fore because guess what? I know you're a party in a poor. But I am saying when it comes on the crime and violence, one Jamaica. Even if we have two Jamaica, we have two parties, 3 or 4 parties. When it comes on to crime and violence, we should be on the same page. We should strategize. Just like what the government of the day now is doing a lot of stuff that they inherited in terms of projects and programs. Same way we need to do the same when it comes on to crime and violence, work together. Nobody want no face and say that one they start here, the one they not start here, the one I'm in a post, so I'm not give them the idea. Maybe the idea we have no if you don't give it. By the time you get back in a power, it have redundant. It won't be necessary to use that strategy anymore. So let us use it now while it makes sense. That is one of the reasons why every time I feel like I would have stopped volunteering, I can't stop. Because I am not looking at the benefit for only me, but for the look on the bigger picture.
All right, Arlene, it is 11:30 and we need to take a break. Also, you have a very noisy background. If that can be rectified before we come back on, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
Why own a Ferrari with nowhere to park it. Boy, why shop a Louis V when there is a target? No, me I
Bakayard Magazine presents the Music Feel Reggae Show on Roots FM with Music Feel, DJ Sogi and SK. Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. This is the complete show where you get music updates, artist interviews and reviews. The Music Feel Reggae Show is brought to you by the legendary Bakayard Magazine. Know your roots.
Get the real inner city community news and be informed. You can do all that and more on City Beat, Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM. City Beat puts you in the know and keeps you rocking in a world of knowledge. So let City Beat catch you on Roots 96.1 FM, Monday to Friday at 12:45 for City Beat. City Beat is the pulse of the city, so don't miss it. Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM.
Stop! Not put up with it no more. A call to end violence against women and children. No! It is here for the first time when the Women's Resource and Outreach Center Rock presents its weekly radio program called Gender-Based Violence, a feel with business and a feel with concern, where we talk women's empowerment and gender-based violence. So tune in on November 10 on Roots 96.1 FM from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for this program launch, where Rock is calling all Jamaicans to join the conversation and let us fight GBV together.
And everyone up here dumb. Them a kidnap and kill with the fun. I know me no hear the church ball fire, but no wanna run.
Yeah. 2-0 imminent. Bush loader.
You're in tune to Roots FM 96.1 on the FM band, and of course the host is Arlene Bailey. She says she's at the Pegasus. Arlene, it's your time.
Yes, trust me, I'm glad for that break that while ago. There's always so much things to do right now. So much things to do. And you know you have to try to do them in this. Me overpack my schedule, but I mean, how am I not going to do this when so many people have a need? And as me always tell you know, when nobody want nothing, me just always say, what if I me did want it? How would I want people treat me? Me don't want nobody tell me, say, me busy, me can't bother with you now. So because of that, me can't get to do it. No one do it, you know. But me can't get to do it because me love myself so much. That every time, me tell them I love myself work for everybody, you know. Because every time when I do something, I have to say, no, you can't do it. You know, what if I did you? There were so many times when I did me and people never did care. But guess what? I can't be that person. I have to care the way I want someone to care about me and my situation when I go through. While I was on radio, somebody called me. But guess I couldn't get to deal with them. So as I take the break, I quickly try to make comments because I don't want anybody to feel like me I take them situation where they might go through trivial. Because everybody I go through wants something, you know. You know, everybody I go through wants something, but regardless of that, we can't make it stop us from happy. We are going to have our down moments because we are human beings. But we have to try to count our blessing because we're saying, no, the struggle is real, but God real too. You understand me? I'm going to say again, the struggle is real, but we're blessing real too because you can't understand. You hear me? I never said it, he never must have to go so, you know. Maybe, I know my son alone could have dead, you know. My two grandkids them could have dead, and my daughter-in-law, you know. I could have lost 4 of them instead as well. So we just have to just give God thanks for what it is that we still have and see how best we can work to make it better. There's no situation in recent times. I mean, well, I know of one situation. Let me say this. But I say when somebody come back from the dead, I know of one situation. Because Tajay Nix, my nephew, you know, hear how me ball when he was shot. Well, he actually dead because doctors still can't say how him come true. How him come true, doctors still cannot even follow it. So we know that God is still in the miracle working with more. It's about, I want to believe it's about how much we believe. We still not here in a recent time, nobody go up on the ice and come out back. But trust me, we still have that belief that can't, you know. We still have that belief the way it can happen. I remember when Tajay was shot, and I couldn't ask his mother if I'm alive when we talked to her. All I have to ask her is my breathe. Because the word alive was too much of a big one to ask for. All me have to say, is he breathing? Because me have say, breath in our body, we can still pray. We can continue to pray. That was how difficult it was. But him and he made it. But we have to go do just more than just pray. Prayer and work conquer. We have to do more. Criminal need to understand that they not have no friend around here. People who have commit crime when your mother and your father decide their mind to listen to me on your own. Oh, you have to kill the woman, pick me. Oh, you have to kill the woman that you don't want nobody to kill me. You don't want nobody to kill none of your family. You're on your own. No liar, no nothing. Maybe, hopefully, then they would have started. They would be less prone to violent reaction because they have no support system. Come no man, we have to get tough. What if it was your child? How would you want the situation to be treated? You would have want life sentence. You would have want everything. You would have want chop off and you would have want gallows. You would have want everything. But when I your child, the scenario differs. You pretend you don't know, or you want a lesser sentence and you want everything to sweet and dandy. But when this happen, you know, take him nothing to commit a crime again. Cause guess what? Mommy, me there jail, that murder. Anyway, forget it from all when you can't find food. You find 500,000 to $1 million to pay a lawyer. You find every big food to carry go game. Bigger than when normally eat. So guess what? Crime is going to be attractive. Crime is going to be attractive. And we have a whole heap of way where we can fight this. Females, women, you got the power in your hands. When you make gunman feel make up when it never work, you know, everybody just not there with them. Nobody now sleep with you, you know, one man we are kill people, you know, one man we are shoot baby. And when they realize that they can't get no woman, then them are going to different. And citizens and police will work together. So if the police them know based on what is happening with these females, we are going to need to do more work. We now go can't sit down in a station at night time and lock the gate and go sleep. That's like what men want to do. We not stop locking the gate at the station them at night time and go on bed. When me used to work at night, when I go to work, I couldn't go sleep. Me have to work. So why is it when you work at night, you feel like at a certain hours you must lock the station gate, lock the grill and go on bed? That is not supposed to be the case. That here toward them if you work on a day. So then our women could have decided their minds, nah, they with none of them boy. We are kill people because nobody can rape them, I don't do them because they were so the police will be so vigilant, they will be on the street, they will be working with the people. So we could have stand firm in our belief, say, all right, no goddamn gun boy, we not have no affair with them. We're not going to be sleeping with none of these guys. And because we have our police 24 hours back there. We can't police work 24 hours, but they really don't. They're assigned to work 24 hours on a shift basis. But they really don't. They really don't. They have very few who does. I have several police colleagues. They must say, I work last night and I was on the road all night. But how much police? They sit down in the station and like I feel like them got them bed. So the community is at risk. You can't call them and get them. You can't turn up at the station and run and take it kind of like straight and run going to the station because when you reach the gate, you're going to have padlock on it. That needs to stop. That needs to stop so that the community can be safer. That we can make up our mind and say, all right, we and the police are going to work together because we want to fight crime and violence. Police officers, soldiers, anybody who work for a reduction of crime and violence, you have to sympathize with criminals. If your brother is a criminal and you attack him and you have to sympathize with him. You can't arms and glove him. You cannot tell him what is the next crime plan. So him and them people them is ahead of the group. You can't have police where is paid by taxpayer money and you're a part of a crime of a gang. They must get the fullest length of the law. When them be sentenced, For them sentence must be harsher because they know the law, they are paid by the state. Yes, yet they break the law. We have to do something different. We have to that have to be cast in stone. That has to be like one of the commandments. We need to create a new 10 commandments for the fight crime and violence. When a police officer, soldier, anybody that works in government and know that the law stipulates X or Y, they must get a bigger sentence than the civilian. Because they are paid by the state to protect. Yet they are the one who's create. They are what they create. They are some of the people that are creating mayhem. So because of that fact, for them sentence to bigger. For them sentence the most having hard labor. And no visitation and all of that. Not really sentence have to be more barbaric. There are a lot of people that are going to come down on the government for making some of these laws. But guess what? At the end of the day, they come down hard on the government too when there's an increase in the crime and violence. When criminal continue wreak mayhem, wreak havoc on the people then come down hard on the government. And the government has to take that. So what the government now needs to put measures in place, and if the world won't come down hard, so let it be. We need to protect our country. Remember, anywhere you're going, if you do anything wrong, you get deported here. You're going to be deported. People afraid to come back to their country. But I say this to people all the time. If you have good family and friends, you're in a better place. Because most of the crimes are committed by family and friends. We don't have over land, over whatsoever them are. What is wrong with us? Me not think nobody can want to kill nobody over nothing. Me have, because I'm me alone have it. My famous one personal solid achievement. So whatever I have is mine and mine alone. So no, it no make no sense nobody try to kill me or nobody to me have, because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it, so it's not going to make no sense. I had, some the way I realized how family members can be cruel. I had a life insurance policy. And I close it and use it to pay my mortgage. Because you know what? Me not dead left nothing in nobody. Because when you're not dead quick enough, they want to kill you. So my way to fix that is just take my money while I'm alive and use it to pay my mortgage. That's what I did. About 2 years ago, I did that. Because me not dead left nothing for nobody fight over. And I tell them all the while, whatever I have, I'll give to charity. So nobody, it better you have me here, because while I'm here, you can beg me and get it. But when I'm gone, it's not going to be yours. Maybe other people need to start. Find a charity and will your things to charity. Then your family won't need to kill you, because they know when you're dead, they don't have nothing to get. So you being alive is more profitable for them. We have to find a way. We have to strategize as it relates to why we family are killed with, why we family are robbed with, and then we say, oh, best we can fix it. Anything we're wrong, we have to create a solution. Because where there's a problem, there is a solution. So my solution when I see, oh, family member can be cruel, nobody have no life insurance, because then we still bury you like Papa and take the whole of the money because them are the beneficiary. So I close my life insurance. I care about this life, that afterlife, that is not my business. Me not go there. Me don't know what will happen, and even me left me whole of money, me still no must get a good funeral. So me I live now in at the moment. That's why I'm choose happy. Because it is about the now. It is about today. Remember, tomorrow never comes. So let us live in the moment. Live our best life now. Not later, not tomorrow, no. No, man, the world is so contaminated by greed. The world is so contaminated by so many issues. I mean, I tell a lie, we wonder how often do we blame mental health? Is it really so? Is it really so, or is it just a blame game we're playing? Because it seems like the best thing to say or do. We tell you something, any situation we have, there's a solution to it. any situation we have, there's a solution to it. So whether it will be us getting mental assistance, some mental health assistance while in prison, you still have to pay the time for your crime. And if you have to be crucified, hung, whatever barbaric method need to be used for people who commit murder, so let it be. This is not the views of Roots 96.1 FM, but this I get to me now. Too much. How much are we pitting them we losing this week? Pitting them with 9-year-old, with 10-year-old. A battle for life in a hospital in need of blood. We don't know if I'm going to have a normal life because somebody decides to them take out them gun and shoot. We can't find food. We don't live in our own house. We are squat. But you have them high power weapon here. We are holding our money for it. You have a gun shop. We are holding our money for it. But you can't find food. You can't live your best life. You're not sleeping on the best bed. But you have the most high power weapon. So we need to organize ourselves and decide what is priority. One high-end gun, or the best education for your children, or a better home. What is it that is most important? We need to figure that out. We have our priorities skewed, and we need to get it. We need to get together. We need to get it right. We need to get it right. I know we have a whole heap of planning. I have been to a lot of meetings, and I realize this. We have a lot of planning, but just the execution of the plan is where the problem lies. There are too many people that are there they don't believe in the process. And if they don't believe in the process, I don't think the process will materialize. So we want to find people that are more committed to the cause. Understand that it is important to do the right thing all the time. Not only sometimes, but all the time. The world is a stage, and we need to make sure, say, whatever people are saying are the right thing. The life they are living, you are leading by example in a positive way. We strategize and we know this stuff, but yet we know the day. I need to do this. We need to start talking, we need to start parenting our children differently. As I usually say, as I've been saying this for years, proper parenting is a tool against crime and violence. Because if our children are taught the right value system, then they'll be prone to violent reaction. They now go deal with violence because I know so you grow them. But we don't even understand how much we initiate and we force violence on our children when they say to them, when nobody lick them back. No, they say you're not supposed to fight. The one where the aggressor need to tell you you're not supposed to fight. And the one where the pitney will get the push need to go to the school and say, this is the situation. Find the child, call the child, have a discussion, then push out the child, get the parent together and say, this is our situation. We don't want any situation like this in our schools. We are one family. We are brothers and sisters, we are auntie and uncles, so we're not supposed to be having this problem. And let we don't have this, we're not supposed to have the discussion again. The people never live like family. And I said, we have to change how we view things. I've been saying this for more than 20 years. Parenting, more than 10 years. 2004, we got started. First president and founding member of the Fletters and Parents Association. We say parenting is a major tool in the fight against crime and violence. Because if children are taught the right value system, they'll be less prone to violent reactions. I mean, I tell you, trust me. As a child growing up, I saw so many flaws in parents. And this is a given that I would have one day become a founding member for a parenting association. It is just a pity that the Fletcher's Land Parent Association has died a natural death. Because positions change hand, and then people don't understand it. People don't have the passion to drive it. And you have to have the passion to drive things and have to breathe life in it. So he died a natural death. But guess what? I still believe in a resurrection. I do believe in resurrection. And I hope the parenting associations across Jamaica and the people who are of the interest will be allowed to be a part of the process. The people who have the passion will be allowed to drive the process. Because there are so many people that have inherited stuff and they don't take care of it. Same way like with the parenting associations. People inherit them and they don't take care of it. Just like when you get one property, I know you're one, you don't have the best interest, I know you buy, you don't care, you make it run down until it mash up. Same goes with many things in Jamaica. Understand me? Because whenever your government started, you overlook it, you know, look, you know, do nothing with it. Because you think it was just a secret. Because I was doing the work and it seemed like I was doing, but everything seems easy. So you came and you sat and you did nothing and you expected to flow. It won't. A plant needs to be nurtured, a plant needs to be watered. Then a plant needs to be told beautiful things, nice things so that it can grow and bloom. Likewise, everything else in society. You can't just get it and say, oh, I'm the president, and you know what you have to do. You have to come with creative ideas to keep people engaged. Keep people wanting to be a part of the process. Making people understand that guess what? This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Come share your issues. I make a come to say, oh, we can recommendations and solutions to make the issue, to fix the issue. And your situation, the situation become our when we take it to the meeting and we say, this is how we are going to work on that. This is what we are going to do because we want to make sure that our community remain the model community. These are some of the things we are going to do to make sure, say, Fletcher's Land is a place of choice to live, work, raise family, and do business. Yes, we have to realize the 2030 vision in communities because remember, say, a community make up Jamaica. But no, every man for himself. Everybody has them own foolishness. It is more about a political party or it is more about a fan club. It's not about a more holistic approach to community development. It's not a more holistic approach to the development of Jamaica. It's about politics, partisan or otherwise. It's about whichever fan club you're a part of. It's about the fact that many of us, we don't understand conflict resolution. We don't understand restorative justice. And it's easy. I always tell people, read it till you get it. Think beautiful thoughts. When I started doing community development work and working with children, I created my own prayer what keep me grounded. I said, Lord, let me be a good mother, not only to Kyle, but to every child. That's what kept me grounded. I'm end up with so many children and I have had so many proud moments because guess what? My prayer keep me grounded. I love my children with all my life. I love me picking them. Even when they're not doing so well. We can boast about the one them we are do well. Because guess what? All is not lost. Something I go and same way. When I was told yesterday, I just hope so I go home and hear something different. That we lost Ray J, pain my heart. I don't know that young man is a troublemaker. And if he was a troublemaker, I would know. And he goes somewhere and somebody decides, say, you have to take in life. It is so unfair. This cannot continue. I was told that the Prime Minister says enough, brother. You know how long I said that enough is enough. Something needs to be done. And when charge people to do their work, give them time from on when it needs to be finished. The day when it doesn't go well, and you heard them go roll. And you them are going to say something bad about. And you know, I love you. You're my brother from a long time, not yesterday. Not through politics, but through school. The St. Catherine High School. So you know, We have a different kind of bond when you come on to St. Catherine High School. And I want to see you do well. And I want to see Jamaica do well under your leadership. And I know it can. I know you have the kind of passion to do it. But the wherewithal and the fact that it's not about you, it's about everybody. Everybody needs to come together around this common goal. A reduction of crime and violence, a significant reduction of crime and violence. We need to decide our mind. We need to come together and say, yeah, hear me, enough is enough. It's not a one man supposed to be saying that. Everybody knows to come together and say, enough is enough. We're not supposed to bury none of the people them. You understand? It wasn't so in the earlier days. But because of crime and violence, because the road them bigger now and we have more accidents. And the car them enough and no one is suffer, so we have more accidents and deaths. We need to do something about it. We can do something about it. The time is now. The time is now for us to come together and understand that, guess what? One level playing field. The time is now for us to understand that a problem anywhere is a problem everywhere. Let us as a nation reflect on the positive and keep our eye on the prize, not on the politics. Keep our eye on the prize and reflect on the positive, not on the politics. Because I think that a mash up Jamaica. The fact that we keep our eye on the politics and not on the prize, and we're not reflecting on the positive, and that's where we ought to be going. That's where we need to be steadfast. Where there's the positive, and that's where we need to focus. So that Jamaica can really be the place of choice to live, work, raise family, and do business. And that's what we strive for. A community where we can say we record zero murder. We want to be able to say we record zero murder. We can do it as long as we make up our mind. It is not impossible. It is not impossible for us to have a year when we say zero murder was recorded in this space. One of the so-called garrison or whatsoever. We need to come to the place where we say, yeah, hear me, enough is enough. Because we are so intermingled, we are so intertwined, we are so interrelated. But man from up there are kill man from down there. So when I talked to one of my parents the other day, as a mentor, I still have the children long after me start get paid. And she said, oh my God, it is so sad. Where my children live and the part where me live in a war. So right there, so Francis said that you know what, got everything gone wrong to the kids them because should have normally cook and them would have come and eat them dinner. This cannot happen. That can't happen now because down the war against up there, so it cannot continue. It cannot continue. We have to call a spade, and all hands have to be on deck. We all have to be a part of the decision-making process. We cannot continue to do the same thing and expect different results. It is impossible. All well and good, we have implemented so many things. We have the framework for many things, but the implementation is not taking place. When it does, it does not happen with the kind of passion that it ought to. The people that are invested, the people that are charged to do the job, don't believe in the process. That's what is bad. That is what is wrong with this country. We do not believe in the process. And criminals just keep on getting away because guess what? We still have this informal culture. So people hold it and do the time. They're not giving nobody because guess what? They don't want to be labeled an informer. But when the measures get harsher, let me see if persons are still going to hold it and don't talk. The measures need to get harsher. And when the measures get harsher and we realize that we still don't have the significant reduction of crime and violence that we seek, we need to make it get harsher. Yeah, man. Yes, we keep doing what we have to do until we get the result what we desire. It's all about the desired result. Guys, I think we're out of time now.
Yes, so, you are. Great program, though. Great program.
Not same place, but via Zoom again. Not same place, but same time.
Right,
God bless you
right.
guys.
Yeah, thank you so
Love
much.
alone.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Arlene. Great program. All the best. Yes, that's Arlene Bailey broadcasting live from the Pegasus Hotel. I tell you, she's so dedicated. She said, this now going to make her stop do the program today, and we thank her so much for that. It is now 12 o'clock. It's now time for I almost said New Sport and City Beat. It's now time for a commercial break. I want to remind you that 15 minutes after the hour, we have the prayer line. Evangelist Query will come on. And then, of course, at 12:30, we have New Sport and City Beat. Soon come.
Yes.